Create a story about Cinderella. Once upon a time in a small village, there lived a young girl named Cinderella. She was kind-hearted, gentle, and had a pure soul. However, her life was far from perfect. After her father remarried, Cinderella found herself living with her stepmother and two stepsisters, Anastasia and Drizella. Cinderella's stepmother was cruel and treated her like a servant, making her do all the household chores while her stepsisters enjoyed a life of luxury. Despite the hardships, Cinderella remained hopeful and dreamt of a better future. One day, an invitation arrived at their doorstep. The royal palace was hosting a grand ball, and every eligible maiden in the kingdom was invited. Cinderella's heart fluttered with excitement, but her stepmother and stepsisters were determined to keep her from attending. As the day of the ball approached, Cinderella's stepmother and stepsisters left for the palace, leaving her alone with a pile of chores. Overwhelmed with sadness, she sat by the fireplace, tears streaming down her face. Suddenly, a flicker of light caught her attention, and she looked up to see a beautiful fairy godmother standing before her. The fairy godmother, seeing Cinderella's despair, decided to grant her wish. With a wave of her wand, Cinderella's rags transformed into a magnificent gown, and her worn-out shoes turned into glass slippers. The fairy godmother warned her that the magic would only last until midnight. Overwhelmed with gratitude, Cinderella thanked the fairy godmother and rushed to the palace. As she entered the grand ballroom, all eyes turned toward her. Prince Charming himself was captivated by her beauty and grace. They danced the night away, and Cinderella felt like she was living in a dream. However, as the clock struck midnight, Cinderella remembered the fairy godmother's warning and fled from the palace, leaving behind one of her glass slippers. Prince Charming, determined to find the mysterious maiden, declared that he would marry the girl whose foot fit the glass slipper. Word spread throughout the kingdom, and every maiden tried to squeeze their feet into the delicate slipper. Cinderella's stepmother and stepsisters were no exception. They were desperate to win the prince's favor and tried to force their feet into the slipper, but it was too small for them. Finally, it was Cinderella's turn. As she approached, the slipper slipped onto her foot effortlessly, as if it was made for her. Prince Charming recognized her instantly, and their eyes met with a deep sense of love and understanding. The prince insisted on marrying Cinderella, and she accepted, leaving her life of hardship behind. They lived happily ever after, and Cinderella's kindness and strength of character touched the hearts of everyone in the kingdom. Cinderella's story became a legend, reminding people that no matter how difficult life may seem, kindness and perseverance can lead to a happily ever after.